Hello everybody out there in YouTube land, and welcome to DC Fans United. So I've got a cool video clip I found online. It is from 1989, and it has the famous actor who portrayed Superman in it, Christopher Reeve, and it also has Bill Murray. And what they are doing is they gave a poetry talk at Harvard. So this clip is from 1989. It's really cool, and yeah, I'll just let you go ahead and check it out. It's poetry recited by Bill Murray and Christopher Reeve. Thanks for watching, and as always, thanks for being a part of DC Fans United.
You could say it was an unusual evening of theater because of what was said and because of who was saying it. The Poets Theater at Harvard ended its first full season in years last night with actors Bill Murray, Christopher Reeve, and Stockard Channing headlining a cast of celebrity readers. Marcus Jones was there.
Here was the strangest pair in the world anywhere. Eve in the bells and grass kneeling, and he telling his story low. Singing birds saw them go.
Poetry readings. They're seldom the stuff of television fare, but when the readers include a Ghostbuster and a superhero, it somehow makes air. Such was the case for this celebrity reading last night at Harvard's Sanders Theater.
This living hand, now warm and capable of earnest grasping, would, if it were cold and in the icy silence of the tomb, so haunt thy days and chill thy dreaming nights that thou wouldst wish thine own heart dry of blood. So
I'm always ready to come back to Boston and perform in something if I'm asked.
Why is that?
I love it here. You know, my brother lives nearby. I've got a lot of friends in Boston. It's a nice place to come. In fact, Catherine Walker, who organized, one of the organizers of the evening, I know her since I was in repertory theater down in Princeton when I was 13. So it's just doing a favor. I thought it'd be fun to do.
Poetry. I too dislike it. There are things that are important beyond all this fiddle.
Actress Stockard Channing, a former student at Radcliffe, began the evening with verses written by Marianne Moore. All of the poems read by the celebrity guests were selected by Harvard professor William Alfred, to whom the evening was dedicated. But Alfred didn't spend the evening stargazing, as did others in the audience. He was a full participant in the performance. Here he explains the common thread in Anglo-Saxon poetry.
Peter, pumpkin eater. That's the mean line of Anglo-Saxon poetry. And the Chinese believe that that beat, which is trochaic, is the beat of a young man. Stressed, stressed. And certainly the beat, the heartbeat of English poetry is that, because it comes out of the nursery rhymes. I can't prove it, but...
Ultimately, the words were the real stars of this show, from Yeats to Shakespeare to Oliver Goldsmith.
When lovely woman stoops to folly and finds too late that men betray, what charms can soothe her melancholy? What art can wash her guilt away?
The tumult and the shouting dies, the captains and the kings depart. Still stands thine ancient sacrifice, an humble and a contrite heart.
But let them all take counsel together and let it come to naught. Let them decree and do thou cancel it. Let them gather themselves and be scattered. Let them embattle themselves and be broken. Let them embattle and be broken.
Howdy-do and then goodbye mixes just like laugh and cry. Deaths and births and worst and best tangled their contrariest.
And now you've gay bracelets and bright feathers 3. Yes, that's how we dress when we're ruined, said she.
For the 10 o'clock news, I'm Marcus Jones.
That's our poetry and that's our news. I'm Christopher Lydon.
And I'm Carmen Field. Good night.